What's good, YouTube? It's Nas, and be back with another video. Road to 700 subscribers, of course. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about Ryan Rollins. And if you don't know, it's reported that the Milwaukee Bucks or the Memphis Grizzlies actually have requested first round pick Ryan Rollins and another player, I guess. But I feel like if the Milwaukee Bucks ended up trading Ryan Rollins, it would be a major mistake, and somebody from the Milwaukee Bucks organization needs to be fired. And saying that, I know straight up you would ask me, Nas, would you trade Ja Morant for Ryan Rollins? And at this very moment on January 17th at 2:14 p.m., I would say no. And I think we all know Ryan Rollins is a candidate for the most improved player of the year this season. And some would argue, and I would say, that Ryan Rollins has been better than Ja Morant this season. That's not saying anything crazy. And with the Bucks record, I feel like, obviously being 3 games out of the play-in picture, you have Giannis Antetokounmpo, and you have a bona fide star, or obviously, I can't say star because the way Ja Morant has been playing recently, it hasn't been looking like a star, but you have a bona fide marketable talent, and you're putting him next to Giannis Antetokounmpo. Maybe that's going to help Giannis stay longer, I guess, but when you really look at it, I feel like if you trade Ja for Ryan Rollins, you're not making any difference to this Milwaukee Bucks team. It's still not a competent team, and really, the last couple games have been blowouts for the Bucks, if I'm not mistaken. Like, against the Spurs, they had a really bad loss. Back-to-back bad losses. Against the Timberwolves, they lost badly without Anthony Edwards in the fucking lineup. Against the Spurs, you lost badly. Obviously, Wemby was making ridiculous shots. You lost to the Nuggets. You beat the Lakers. So, obviously, you're on a 3-game losing streak right now. You play the Hawks actually on Monday, so you look to get back in the winning column. And do we think that trading Ryan Rollins for Ja Morant is going to do anything? Obviously, after Ryan Rollins is having this great breakout season and potentially having all-star potential. Maybe I was going too far to saying all-star potential, but obviously you can notice how much better actually that Ryan Rollins has gotten this season. Like, this season, Ryan Rollins is averaging 16 points per game, 4.5 rebounds and 5.5 assists, shooting 46% from the field and 39% from the three. I know damn well you're not going to get 39% from Ja Morant. And that's not even disrespect. Like, we know what Ja Morant is. He's this downhill player that obviously I would take Ja Morant as a playmaker over Ryan Rollins. But at the same time, as a player in this very moment, no, I am not doing that move. And I feel like if Ryan Rollins ends up getting a fresh start and he gets away from the Doc Rivers system, he becomes this player that obviously you look back in Milwaukee, you're like, why the fuck would you do that? Yes, you got Ja Morant, and people are going to be hyped when making that move. I most likely, when that video comes out, and if Ja Morant is ultimately traded for Ryan Rollins, I'm going to try to make the best out of it for Milwaukee, but at the same time, I'm going to have the thought through my head of why would you trade Ryan Rollins during the best career of his, or not the best career, the best season of his life, after you giving him the opportunity to showcase what you have, you just selling high like this, super high actually, on a player that obviously gets to the mid-range area, can shoot the three-pointer, and obviously has some type of chemistry with Giannis Antetokounmpo, and a 23-year-old that obviously is only up for Ryan Rollins. Now, comparing it to Ja Morant's season this season, Ja Morant is averaging 19 points per game, 7.5 assists, and 3 rebounds, shooting 40% from the field and 21% from the three. Those numbers are horrible, and that's not a notion of what Ja Morant is, because right before he got injured, maybe he comes back tomorrow, I guess, but right before he got injured, I feel like he was probably catching his stride. Like, the game against Philly, he had 40 points. That's what made me make the Ja Morant video, the Memphis Grizzlies video. The next game, he played the Lakers. He had a bad game, but he still had 16 and 11 assists. Then he gets injured and never really gets the chance. And Ja Morant only has played 18 games this season, so it should just show how obviously a fresh start will be for the best for Ja Morant. And looking at obviously the Memphis Grizzlies, I saw a video of him and Vince Williams talking about, I don't fuck with y'all, bro. If y'all want to fight, let's fight, bro. And when you're looking at Ja Morant, you're looking at a player that obviously needs a new direction. And I do think Milwaukee would probably be a safe spot to put him. But at the same time, when you have Giannis Antetokounmpo playing the best basketball of his life, and you have a team that is not good to compete at all, you're not even in the playoff spot, and right now the Charlotte Hornets, who are playing great basketball, is on your tear right now. or not your tail right now. You just have to make the conversation. You have to just look at this objectively and say, will we trade this 23-year-old, whether you want to believe in this Giannis Antetokounmpo experiment with Ja Morant, whether you want to make this move or not, would you want to do this? And would you want to trade this young player that is most likely in the top 2 race for most improved player this season? Would you want to do that? You're 23-year-old who obviously can only get better from here. And or would you trade Giannis Antetokounmpo and try to get assets for him? You're trading a 23-year-old for a 26-year-old. Ja Morant will be 27 in August. Ryan Rollins will be 24 in July. So basically trading a 24-year-old next season for a 27-year-old next season. Would you want to do that? Would y'all make this move if y'all was the Milwaukee Bucks? I don't know if I do it. Like, that's what I'm trying to think. Like, I'm trying to think of the positives for trading Ryan Rollins for Ja Morant. I feel like, yes, you get a better playmaker. Maybe you get more lobs to Giannis Antetokounmpo, but what really is this doing for the Milwaukee Bucks? Right now, the Milwaukee Bucks are 17-24. Right now, the Chicago Bulls are 19-22. They could pass the Chicago Bulls because Josh Giddey is obviously out. The Chicago Bulls' best player, he's out for a couple weeks. But like I said, the Hornets are on your tail. The Hornets are 15-26. The Milwaukee Bucks are 17-24. Really 2 games behind, and the next couple games for the Milwaukee Bucks, you play the Hawks, who is coming off bad losses, so you're going to get a motivated Jalen Johnson. You play the Thunder, which we could already mark that up for a loss. You play the Nuggets, which Nikola Jokic is supposed to return soon. You play the Mavs, or I guess you play the Mavs, with Cooper Flag possibly coming back soon. You play the 76ers, you play the Wizards. That's your only... How many games over that stretch of games I just told y'all, how many games do you believe full-heartedly in your heart that the Milwaukee Bucks can win? Let me know. Like, I don't know what the Bucks are... I don't even know what the Bucks are thinking about making this move. Hopefully they're not thinking about this shit at all, but... I don't know. Trading Ryan Rollins for Ja Morant just really doesn't sit well for me. I feel like Ja Morant needs a new environment, and putting Ja next to Giannis could be monstrous. It could be nasty. 2 downhill guys, but at the same time, is Ja Morant really the player that you want playing next to Giannis Antetokounmpo? Because we all know Ja Morant is not a 3-point threat at all, and you got 2 rim runners basically, but yeah, y'all let me know down below whether y'all would make that move or not. And let me know how y'all feel about Ryan Rollins as a player down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe. What's good, y'all? If y'all made it to the end of the video, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And there's a video right here. I'm pretty sure you're going to like it if you like this one. And the channel icon's right there if you want to just check out the channel in general. And yeah, leave a like too, because it really helps the algorithm push me out. And yeah, I appreciate y'all for watching this video nonetheless.